Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you how to make a simple, beginner-friendly dashability in Roblox Studio. We'll add a short dash animation, a dash sound, and make sure it works every time. By the end, you'll be able to press E to dash in the direction you're moving. Let's jump in. First, a quick overview of what we're doing. The dash runs on the client using a LocalScript. It applies a temporary velocity to the character's humanoid root part. We play a short animation and sound during the dash, and we add a cooldown so players can't spam it. I'll walk through the full script line by line and show you where to put your animation and sound. Step 1. Where to put the script. Put this code inside a LocalScript. That's important. Local scripts run on the player's computer and handle input, animations, and sounds. Put the local script in StarterPlayer, StarterPlayerScripts, or StarterCharacterScripts. I recommend StarterPlayerScripts for beginners. Now I'll read through the code and explain what every part does. I'll show the exact code you already have. I'll explain each variable and function so beginners understand. This first part gets Roblox services we need. User input service to detect key presses, players so we can find the current player, and debris, which we use to automatically clean up temporary objects later. Players.localPlayer gives us the player that this script is running for. These are the settings you can tweak. Dash. Speed is how fast the dash moves the player. Studs per second. Dash. Time is how long the dash lasts in seconds. Cooldown is the wait time before the player can dash again. Dash. Key is the key that triggers the dash. It's set to E here. Change these numbers to change the feel. For example, increase dash speed for a faster dash, or increase dash time to make the dash last longer. Can dash prevents the player from dashing while on cooldown. Keys down stores which movement keys are currently held. We use this to decide dash direction. Here we get the player's character model, the humanoid root part HRP, which we use to move the player, and the humanoid, which we use to play animations. We also set a function to update these references when the player respawns. This makes the script robust. It keeps working after the player dies and respawns. This code listens for keyboard input and updates the keys down table when WASD are pressed or released. We use user input service because it's modern and reliable for keyhole detection. This function chooses the dash direction based on which movement key is held. We use hrp.caframe.lookVector to get the forward vector, and hrp.caframe.rightVector for the right-hand direction. If no movement key is pressed, we default to dashing forward. This function plays the dash animation using the humanoid. Replace this number with your own animation asset ID that you uploaded from the animation editor. We stop and clean up the animation after dash time so it doesn't keep playing. This is how to make the animation. Open Animation Editor, Avatar, Animation Editor. Create or select an R15 dummy or your character. Create a short animation, between 0.15 and 0.3 seconds, where the character leans forward or briefly moves. Keep it subtle. Save and export the animation. Copy the numeric asset ID, the long number, and paste it into Animation ID. If the animation plays weirdly on your character, retarget the animation to your exact rig or adjust keyframes slightly. This looks for a sound named dash sound inside the HRP and plays it if found. If not found, it creates a temporary sound object, plays it, and uses debris to remove it after 2 seconds. Replace this number with your sound asset ID. This is the heart of the dash. When the dash key E is pressed, we check can dash and that the HRP exists. We compute a velocity in the chosen direction multiplied by dash speed. Important, we preserve the current vertical velocity y so the dash doesn't cancel jumps or falls. This prevents the dash from making the player float or lose momentum mid-air. We create a BodyVelocity and parent it to the HRP. BodyVelocity pushes the character for a short time. We remove the BodyVelocity after dash time, using debris. After that, we run the cooldown and allow another dash. Beginner tip: BodyVelocity is simple to use for this effect. For more advanced or server authoritative movement, you would use other methods in server validation, but for a local client dash, this is fine. Now let's demo the dash. Move forward, press E, and watch the dash animation and sound play. That's it. You've made a polished dash ability with animation and sound. If you want, I can make a follow-up video showing how to add diagonal dashes, server validation to prevent cheating, or a combat dash that damages enemies during the dash. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me which one you want next. Thanks for watching.